As I'm sure you know by now, I'm Robson Green, the actor who likes to dabble in a spot of fishing. In fact, for over 30 years, I was quite happy just fishing for salmon and trout on the tranquil rivers of the northeast.
But a couple of years ago, that all changed.
Over 2 series of extreme fishing, my eyes have been open to some of the most mind-blowing fishing on the planet.
Oh my God, look at this creature.
I've had the lows. No! And I've had the highs.
Yeah, baby!
And quite frankly, I'm addicted.
That is why we came here! Look at that fish!
Now I'm back for more. Much more.
Yes, it's time for the Extreme Fishing World Tour.
I'm going to be spending the next 4 out of 5 months on the road.
Did it! Yes, we did it! Traveling over 60,000 miles to 14 different countries on 4 different continents.
Yes, and he's in! Yes.
This is angling heaven. All in the most extreme conditions imaginable. I'll be chucking a hook into 9 different seas and oceans. Meeting all kinds of crazy fishermen.
Why not? Why not? Why not?
And risking life and limb. All in pursuit of the scariest.
Oh my goodness!
Yes!
Weirdest.
I have always wanted to catch one of these.
Most powerful fish on the planet.
This is the longest I have ever had to fight a fish. Yes!
It's my biggest ever challenge.
That bastard fish.
Oh yes.
We got a fish on! Yes! We got him! This is Extreme Fishing!
This week, my world tour takes me to the Orient, and a country obsessed with fishing. Yes, I'm on my way to the land of the setting sun, China.
It's nearly midnight, and I've just landed in China.
It's bloody mad! China's population is a staggering 1.3 billion, which means 1 in every 5 people on Earth is Chinese.
There's a hell of a lot of mouths to feed.
It's not surprising, therefore, that China is the world's largest consumer of fish. And across their 11,000 miles of coastline, 3,000 lakes and 1,500 rivers, they practice all kinds of strange and ingenious techniques to catch them. It's fishing as I've never seen it before, but I've come here to give it a go. I'm starting with one of the most extraordinary methods of all, in Zhejiang province at Qingdao Lake, which means Lake of 1,000 Islands. And the fish that has brought me here is probably the most revered in China, carp. But it's not the little ornamental ones I'm interested in, it's their larger cousins. The stunning big-headed carp.
There's the fella we're after.
They're so popular here that this whole place is dedicated to them.
Tinned big head carp. Big head carp pickle.
The Chinese can't get enough of this fish in all its forms.
The big head carp kipper.
They've even turned them into cuddly toys.
Ah, chichi.
I just hope that's not the only one I get my hands on today. Apparently, there are thousands of real ones out in the lake. And the way they catch them here is totally unique. The carp fishermen live together in a floating commune, which moves around the lake following the fish. It's home to around 50 men and women, and head fisherman Shen Jillian has lived here with his comrades for an astonishing 40 years.
我们这里员工之间，他这个生活习惯，人与人之间也很和睦的。
And is it okay that I be part of your family today?
可以的，有的，今天。
But if I'm going to join the family, I need to dress like the family. Unfortunately, I failed my Chinese O-level, so why I need these waterproofs is slightly bewildering.
And what type of fishing requires the use of a helmet? Do they jump out the water and nut you? I'm ready. I'm one of the gang.
Suddenly, this has got a bit surreal. I feel like an extra in a 1970s Bond film.
I'm just thinking, how big's the net? Come to that, how big are the fish?
Is it just me, or does everyone on this boat look slightly nervous? Where exactly is Shenzhilian taking us?
I think I'm in for a very interesting day.
Apparently, we're making our way to a net the fishermen laid a couple of days ago. When it was put down, it was around 2 kilometers long. But over the last 48 hours, it's been gradually enclosed and is now ready to be pulled in. I'm beginning to realize why there's so many of us. But if there is one thing China is not short of, it's manpower.
Oh, I can see some colour in there. Oh, I see some fish.
I've just seen some fish. They're very big.
What? What? Did you see that? Look at that! Oh my God! Have you ever seen anything as spectacular as that in your life? It's all got incredibly extreme! Oh my God, this is bonkers! Look at that! That is your big head carp. This is hard. Just looking at this, I'm wondering how they can sustain so many fish all year round. It's the size of the mesh. All these fish are over 7 years old. The young ones are allowed to get through the mesh. That is incredible. There's some fish in here that have to be over 50 pounds. Spectacular sight.
As we pull up the net, the fish are corralled into a container, ready to be taken to shore. The record catch in one of these nets is a staggering 700,000 pounds, the weight of a jumbo jet. But I'm happy with just the one fish.
And that is your big head carp from Chandao Lake. Now, why do they call it the big head carp? Take a wild guess. Look at the napper on that. And for a fish this size to leap out the water, what, 10, 15 feet at the start there? There's a hell of a lot of power coming from this caudal tail. And they love eating it round here. And they love one particular part of it. Guess which part?
Yep, you guessed it. Those great big lips.
What do you know? That's absolutely lovely. I thought I'd say fish lips are lovely.
But that's not all. They eat everything here, and nothing goes to waste. Not even the eyeball.
That's very kind of you. I have to eat it. Otherwise I'd insult him. You know, this apparently is an honour. Fine, lovely. I can see the inside of my throat. Yeah, it's a great end to a wonderful day. Camper.
After the break, I go to unexpected depths for another wholesome Chinese speciality.
That is one of the most extraordinary sights I have ever seen.
But will I be able to stomach it? And I perform an impromptu concert for some of my biggest fans.
I took the bus to Bamburgh, she was heavy laden. Down along the Scotswood Road that's on the way to Bladen.
I'm in the fishing nirvana that is China. So far, I've caught a boatload of big-headed carp in one of the most bizarre and extraordinary fishing experiences of my life.
That is incredible.
And had the honour of eating fish lips and an eyeball. But there's many more tasty treats to come. I'm on my way to Yushan, one of the 1,300 islands which make up the Zhejiang archipelago to the southeast of Shanghai. These waters are among the busiest shipping lanes in the world, but they are also home to another unusual Chinese fishing method. There are over 400 species here, but there's only one that I'm after today. Octopus.
Oh, please don't tell me we're going on the mud. Don't octopus live in the ocean? Here we go. What am I doing here? Please don't tell me there's octopus in the mud. Please don't tell me we're fishing for octopus in the mud.
Today, I'm fishing for octopus in the mud. And showing me how it's done is local fisherman Zhang Qinghai. But as he doesn't speak a word of English, this isn't going to be easy.
It's going to be an interesting day. Ni hao.
你好，
Oh, ciao, Robson.
我叫嘉庆海。
Shanghai.
哎，好。
Oh. This looks incredible. How many? Have you got any already?
拿出来吧。
Goodness. When you got there?
Okay, so this may look like a few dollops of doggy-doo, but actually it's about half a dozen small octopus. The question is, how on earth do you locate them buried in all this mud?
I will watch you go about your business,
这是英语吧？
and hopefully I'll learn enough, and I'll try and catch myself one.
哦，
What do you know? We're going stalking for octopus in the mud. Genius.
Octopus live on the seabed. As the tide goes out here, they bury themselves in the mud and wait for it to come back in. Apparently the beach is littered with telltale signs which give away where they are hiding. But I haven't got a clue what these are. To my untrained eye, this just looks like a man wandering around the mud with a bucket.
If I catch one today, it will be a bloody miracle. I don't think I've got a hope in hell.
But Zhang is an octopus expert and has been pulling them out of the mud all his life.
因为找跑了，一下子找跑了，这个找
He's just talking away. He's either talking to himself or I think he's talking to the octopus. He's saying, I've got you. You can't get away now, you little mullet.
好吧，拿起来了。
You've got it, well done. That is one of the most extraordinary sights I have ever seen. How on earth did you know it was there? And he was it was obviously moving along the mud and he's following it along. Look at that. Well done. How on earth am I going to catch one? Mind you, I think I know the type of hole we're after. What I've noticed is, holes he's gone for are about that big and they seem to be full of water.
Right, here goes. Time to try and catch one for myself.
哎，我只找种给他挖挖。
Zhang spots a suspicious hole and I'm straight in there.
Come on, you bugger.
这个，
Oh, I see. I follow the hole. Yeah, I see. I see where the hole's going. Is that him there? It's got a series of tunnels and it's just picking which one to follow. Yeah, I see.
I keep digging, but this is obviously one very crafty octopus.
Surely they can only go so far. You know what's going to happen? This hole's going to be about 6 foot deep with my head popping at the top. Any deeper and we'll strike oil.
来了，我反正是来起来，
He's gone, hasn't he? I was too slow, wasn't I?
这是我。
I'm sorry. Oh,
来，我
bugger.
是的，是的。
After all that,
啊，
bugger all.
I'm determined to find one of these little suckers for myself. But after 2 hours in the mud, I'm on the verge of giving up. Zhang, however, wants to have one last go.
Got it.
这里我，这里我，这里。
I'll get it.
哎，
Yes!
Yeah, yeah.
I got one! I got one! It's not a big one, but I got one! After all that, I got my very first cephalopod out of the mud. The reason why I love this creature is it is able to change colour in seconds, to adapt to its surroundings, to blend in with the mud or to blend in with the red rock there. It doesn't have any bones. Its blood is light blue and it has 3 hearts. And it's called a cephalopod because the word means head, feet. Doesn't have a body. And the only structure it has is a tiny little beak in the center. And that, to humans, isn't poisonous, but it is to its prey. One of the most advanced, complex, and unique creatures in the ocean. Thank you very, very much.
After all that, we'd built up quite an appetite. So Zhang takes me to the local floating restaurant. And as I scrub up for lunch, I'm looking forward to a tasty Chinese banquet.
It's a neat what you catch banquet. And I think this one's mine. Mr. Chung Chang Hai, come by.
I've eaten octopus before, but only the tentacles, never the head, and definitely not those 3 hearts.
Well, do you know what? That is the best octopus I have ever tasted.
But I'm not so sure Zhang agrees.
I love it. That's a first. You don't like it? An octopus fisherman who doesn't like octopus?
Oh well, more for me. The following day, I got a ferry to catch, heading back to the mainland and my next fishing rendezvous. But we've barely started when the journey grinds to a halt.
This day's going to turn into a nightmare. We are not going to move in this traffic jam. I think there's been a crash.
I probably shouldn't be surprised that the world's largest populated country is prone to congestion. But I want to find out the reason for the hold-up.
What's happening here? Why is there a traffic jam?
Traffic.
Is it an accident? Is there an accident?
Accident.
It's an accident.
Accident. Traffic accident.
Traffic accident. Okay, I understand.
Where I come from?
Where do I come from?
Where?
Newcastle upon Tyne. That's in United Kingdom, England.
England.
Yes.
Come from England.
Yes.
What television? TV.
On an extreme fishing.
Fishing.
Yes.
Fish. Oh.
For? Just fishing. Yeah.
What is fishing? Yes.
Anyway, pleasure to meet you. See you.
I'm not sure about the Buddhist fishing, but after a couple of hours stuck on this roadside and not fishing at all, I could certainly do with some divine inspiration. Or at least give all these stranded motorists a morale boost. Let's see. What would Cliff Richard do if he were here?
2, 3, 4. I went to Bladen races. 'Twas on the 9th of June, 1862, on a summer's afternoon. I took the bus to Bamburgh, she was heavy laden. Gone along the Scotswood Road that's on the way to Bladen. Oh, me lads, you should have seen us ganning, passing the folks along the road just as they were standing. Come on, you don't know it! All the lads and lasses there, all the smiling faces, gone along the Scotswood Road to see the Bladen races. Thanks very much. Hey! I've still got it.
Surely that's enough to get anyone going.
Right. Seems like we're moving. Looks like the singing did its job. There we go. At last. I mean, you're joking. Oh, well. Maybe not.
In fact, another couple of hours go by. Turns out this isn't due to an accident. It's the queue for the ferry, which has been delayed by bad weather. By the time I finally board, it's getting dark.
I never thought I'd be so happy to be parked on a floating rust bucket. Right, where's the bar? It won't open. Yeah, I know exactly how you feel, love. Right. Excellent.
So I've wasted a whole day going nowhere fast. But after the break, I get back to the fishing.
Yeah, we got one!
Woo! And try to chat up some birds.
We got a relationship going here?
But I seem to be losing my touch.
Think your cormorant's a buggered up?
I'm in eastern China, in search of this country's unique and spectacular fishing techniques. And today I've headed inland to Longhu River, in Jiangxi province. Longhu means dragon and tiger. This is one of the most sacred places in the whole of China, and a world away from the congested streets I've left behind. I've come here to learn one of the most iconic and ancient fishing methods not only in China, but the whole world. Cormorant fishing. Showing me the ropes is local fisherman Lo Lai Lung.
Thank you for letting us come here today. Now, obviously, you've been doing it for years, and I've got about 4 hours today. How do you get the cormorant's trust?
I think that's not easy to learn. It's technical, it's skillful.
Will you be able to teach me today? Yeah, be gentle with your answer. Go on.
Well, maybe one day is not enough for you.
Cormorants have been trained to dive and catch fish for Chinese fishermen for well over 1,000 years. And these skills are passed down from generation to generation. But, as I've always had a way with the birds, I'm sure I'll be a natural.
I pick him up, throw him in the water, try and hook the noose on his foot and bring him back in. Okay.
Have a try?
Have a try. Oh, sorry, there you go. Catch me a fish. Like that.
Hold this one.
All right. I've got it. Yeah.
Lift it.
I've got it. Look at that. Oh, well, some of these fellas have trained for 10 years. Took me 5 minutes. It's a doddle. See you on the boat.
As fast, efficient swimmers with powerful beaks and sharp underwater vision, cormorants make expert fishermen. But harnessing this relies entirely on the harmony between man and bird.
I mean, we're going to get on, yeah? We've got a relationship going here? Please, make me look good.
To stop the birds swallowing the fish they catch, twine is tied around their gullet. It may seem harsh, but that's the way it's been done here for centuries. And the birds seem happy enough, as for every 5 or 6 they drop in the fisherman's basket, they get to keep one. So let's see if my bird can bag one for me.
All right, my first cormorant cast of the day. Sorry, matey. I'm told this doesn't hurt. Right, go catch me a fish. Is that the command you give to them to catch a fish? At last, I've met a man who can talk to the animals. He's fluent in cormorant.
But this particular cormorant isn't in the mood for listening.
I think your cormorants are buggered off. I knew it didn't like me. Instinctively, I knew. Gone away.
Rather than gracefully catch me a fish, he's resurfaced in a cave 100 yards away. So another fisherman is dispatched to go and retrieve him.
Was it the way I cast it? Was that my fault?
Time to try again.
When I cast you this time, don't bugger off, okay? If you catch a fish, we could have our own spin-off show. Go on, son.
Once again, however, my cormorant does precisely nothing. Maybe he's a vegetarian.
I've just seen a fish. Go on, get it. There you go. There it's away.
But not for long.
Quite rebellious, this one. He's your favourite. Should we try another one? These seem much younger. Little apprentices, huh? Go on, make a name for yourself, son. That's it.
But it seems they're all having an off day. Oh, come on.
I think my fellow over there's got a fish. He bloody has. He's caught a fish.
Hang on. He's gone back on the wrong raft.
Yeah, that's my fish, not yours. Your mate there's nicking me fish. That's my bird.
Time for a quick rescue mission.
Yeah. Excellent, well done. He's got a little catfish. How about that? Give me the fish. It doesn't want to give me the fish. It wants to eat it itself.
Give me that damn fish, man. Well done. Ah.
Just need to work on that relationship. Would you believe it? I cast out a cormorant and it brought me back a catfish.
Eventually.
A surreal but beautiful method of fishing. But most importantly, it works.
So I finally got myself a fish. But at this rate, it would take me a week to catch enough for a meal. So I'm heading to the coastal town of San Men to hook myself something more substantial. I'm meeting local sport fishing enthusiast, Abin.
你好，Abin.
Hi，
我叫 Robson.
我叫阿斌，
Nice to meet you.
我们一起去钓鱼。
Should we go down?
Abin has invited me to join him and his friends on a traditional fishing trip to catch one of the most popular eating fish around here, eels. These lads love their fishing and, like me, know it always tastes better when you catch it yourself. So the aim of today is to bring in enough for dinner. And I'm going to help.
Thank you for letting me on board this fine vessel.
They catch eels the old-fashioned way, laying very long lines with hundreds of razor-sharp baited hooks.
Oh. See, I've just been told he's going to let me do this, and you can just see how dangerous it is. If that had been me, there'd have been a hook in my finger, it would have taken me over the side, I'd have gotten wrapped up in the propeller, and I'd been in A&E, and not able to continue this program.
But there's no avoiding it. It's my turn to lay one of these treacherous lines. Okay, I know what you're thinking. It doesn't look that extreme. But I really don't fancy losing a finger today. So I'm taking no chances.
Excellent! And without a mishap. There.
That was scary.
But the danger doesn't end there.
The reason why I'm putting these on is because eels have extraordinarily designed teeth. If they bite you, they'll go in, and like a hook, they have very, very small barbs on, and they won't come out.
Eels are scavengers, so our bait should be easy pickings. And we get off to a good start.
Yeah, we got one. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to watch you. So basically, we're just leaving the hook in the mouth and just snapping the line from the hook.
Yeah.
Because they have very, very sharp teeth, huh?
There you go.
Very sharp. Excellent. There are two types of eel in China. There are sanyu, which is fresh water, and there are manyu, which is salt water. And there you have a perfect example of manyu. Don't be fooled by its slim size. Snake-like in appearance, but those jaws are very powerful. I'd like to show you its teeth, but I can't because they are so sharp and they will clamp on. There you have it. The manyu of China. Manyu and sanyu. Sounds like an eel derby, doesn't it?
So I guess that makes it 1-0 to Man U. But I want to pull in at least a hat-trick.
It's pulled in about 30 hooks, and we've got one eel. So going by that premise, we might catch about 20 today.
But as we pull more and more line in unsuccessfully, 20 is looking optimistic. Maybe we'll have more luck with our second line.
I've got a good feeling about this next line we're going to pull in. It's the one I laid. I think I put it in a good spot for you.
And would you believe it? With me on scissor duty, we get one straight away.
Oh, we got another one. Excellent. Put him in the box. Woo! Excellent. Now they're going to come. We're going to get hundreds now. See, that was the line I laid. I laid it in the right place. I knew I'd done something right. Oh. Yes. Ooh, here we go. Another one. Yes. Hang him in. Excellent. Watch those teeth. Oh, yes.
Oh, and the biggest one of today.
So, thanks to me, we've caught 4. Not a great return for 500 hooks. Unless, of course, we pull in anything else.
Whoa! What is that?
Apparently that is a sea cucumber, which is actually a type of edible marine animal.
Trying to think what it looks like. Any clues?
That's got my appetite going. And thankfully, Abin and the lads have invited me to join them tonight for an all-you-can-eat Chinese banquet.
Is that our eel?
Yeah.
Excellent. I think this is the one I caught.
应该是可能是他逮的那只。
Oh, very good. Delicious. Gambe.
Problem is, every mouthful is washed down with a slug of rice wine.
It's 45% proof. My hobby is building rockets. This stuff would get them to the moon.
After the break, it all gets serious as I enter a prestigious international fishing competition
Oh, it's all terribly real.
where it's one Geordie against the whole of Asia. But can I do Britain proud and put in the greatest performance of my life? After all the unusual fishing I've tried in China, I'm finally about to get back to a rod and reel. But because nothing is ever easy on this program, I've been entered into the prestigious Dongtu International Fishing Tournament. There are competitors coming from all over Asia, but there's only one Geordie.
So I'll be getting up tomorrow morning to represent not only Newcastle upon Tyne and the United Kingdom, but the entire continent of Europe in an international fishing tournament. God help us all. Good night.
I hardly sleep a wink, and in the morning, I've got a serious case of the butterflies.
If I was nervous before, I'm bricking it now.
Fortunately, I have an ally in the shape of my new best friend, local sports fisherman, Abin. Together, we'll be taking on some of the finest anglers this part of the world has to offer. So, no pressure then.
Oh, it's all terribly real.
Sport fishing is beginning to take off in a big way in China. And if all their sponsorship and high-tech gear is anything to go by, I could seriously be out of my depth here.
They're the judges. They scrutinise every move. It's me buggered then.
Each angler has been assigned a location for the day on one of the many rocks dotted around here.
Bloody hell. Abin!
Hey,
That's where we're fishing?
yeah.
One look at that. I'm not taking any chances.
But in comparison to some, we've not done too badly. The fish we're after in the competition are black sea bream. They're highly prized in China and shoal in large numbers next to the rocks and reefs below. But first, I need a quick technical lesson with Abin's fancy rod.
So when it's running towards the reef, we take our finger off the brae. When it's running away and trying to get in the reef, we keep our finger on the brae.
We've got a time limit of 6 hours to catch as many bream as possible, and we won't catch anything unless we're perched right on the edge. By throwing chum into the water, Abin hopes to attract the bream. But, under the watchful eyes of the judges, can we get a bite?
Yo! Abin's in! Abin's in! Go on, son! Yes! Well done, Abin!
That's a good size. And this is why anglers come in their hundreds round here. The black bream. Look at that beautiful coloration. Beautiful pearl-like scales. The reason why they call it the black bream is this black hue across its upper body here.
and it's over 20 centimetres, so we can keep it. Good start, Abin, and with the right fella.
So Green and a bean are on the scoreboard. But as prizes are awarded for the combined weight of all the fish you've caught, I need to start pulling them in myself.
Come on, Robson, lots of PMA. Positive mental attitude. It's the only thing that's going to win it. For your country and the whole of Europe.
Carrying that weight of expectation on my shoulders is no easy task. But can I rise to the occasion?
Handbrake, I've got the handbrake on. Yeah. Oh, let him run. I don't want to lose it. First one of the day.
Yeah.
I'm in with the competition.
Yeah, go in.
I got one. I'm so happy I got one. I really didn't think I was going to catch.
Away the lad.
Well, that's my first ever black bream. And look at the black and white vertical stripes. It was fate that I caught this fish. I did it. My first international tournament. I've put the United Kingdom and Europe on the Chinese map. Just asking the judges. Good fish? Excellent. You can tell the rest of the competitors that Robson Green is in the game.
And I don't think our nearest opponents are too happy about it.
Have you caught anything? Have you caught a fish? No? Well, best of luck anyway. See, me and Abin have discovered the spot where they're biting. That fella behind me is trying to hold my spot, but he's not getting it. He's desperate to get in here.
And I don't blame him. He's caught nothing. A bean and Green, however, are unstoppable.
Oh, he's a nice fish. Certainly the biggest one of the day. Get in, Abin, lad. Beautiful fish. 3. Done.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And with that, our time is up.
Right, our taxi's arrived.
I think we've done pretty well. But back on shore, it's judgment time.
Number 1. Has anybody caught more than 3? Is that the most fish caught today?
Yeah.
Abin, we caught the most fish. Me and you are number 1.
Number 1.
Number 1.
英国队下面。
But we shouldn't count our chickens, or fish, until they've been officially weighed.
I've no idea how we've done. There's a lot of excitement around the scales here, and they're all looking at me. How have we done, Abby? How have we done?
成绩怎么样？他的成绩现在成绩
Good. We're third. It's bronze.
No wonder the knowledgeable crowd all want a photo opportunity. There may be still around 40 anglers waiting to have their catches weighed. But I must confess, I'm already thinking about my speech for this evening's prize-giving ceremony. Yes, to draw the competition to a close, the organisers are throwing an elaborate banquet. As ever, the rice wine is flowing. But what the heck, I'm in the mood for celebration.
I'm half cut. I'm getting the jelly legs.
But I need to get my head together. The winners are about to be announced, and at last count, I was in third.
Okay.
So I make my way up to the podium.
Well, that's a chap who got first prize. And I know I haven't got second, but could be bronze. Just working on my speech. Obviously, I can't understand a word he's saying, but I'll recognise Robson Green when he says it.
I'm all ears. but for some strange reason, I don't hear my name.
I think they've already announced first, second and third. I don't think I've got a placing. Bugger. Because there was another 2 boats came in after I was told I was in third place. Well, if I'm in the top 10, I'll be very pleased. Yeah, 102 contestants. Top 10, not bad.
But as more prize winners pile onto the stage, I'm not sure I've got that either.
That's it.
So where did I finish? Top 20?
I mean, where did we come? What's that? We came 9th. That's not bad. 9th. 9th? We came 9th. 39. Yes. We came 39. No wonder they didn't bloody call my name. I've been standing there like a bloody lemon. 39th. How do I feel about that? I'll tell you after this.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm disappointed. But thanks to a combination of the rice wine and the wonderful hospitality of my fellow competitors, I'll get over it. So my time in China has come to an end. Over the last week, I've experienced some truly bizarre fishing methods. And caught some extraordinary fish.
That is incredible.
And I've even had an argument with a cormorant.
Give me the fish. It doesn't want to give me the fish.
It's been a spectacular adventure, and I'm really sad to be leaving. But at least I'm going out on a high. A credible 39th out of 102.
39! 39!
Yes, I finally made it into the Chinese top 40. Get in. My next fishing destination is vibrant Sri Lanka, where I battle with bat caves.
It's raining!
Stilts. And Buddha. To finally catch big.
Yes, and that's a fish! Well